मौलाना सैयद फारूक हुसैन को ज़रा तिलावत कीजिएगा। सुन।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, थैंक यू वेरी मच। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। वद्दुहा वल्लैलि इज़ा सजा, मा वद्दअक रब्बुक वमा क़ला, वलल आखिरतु खैरुन लक मिनल ऊला, वलसौफ युअतीक रब्बुक फतर्दा, अलम यजिदक यतीमन फआवा, ववजदक ضالًا फहदा, ووجدك عائلا فأغنى، فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر، وأما السائل فلا تنهر، وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث، صدق الله العظيم.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। पहली बात तो बहुत शुक्रिया, आप सब यहाँ पे इकट्ठे हुए हैं एज यूनाइटेड पाकिस्तानी, यूनाइटेड अमेरिकन, यूनाइटेड मुस्लिम अमेरिकन्स। मैं शुरू ये करूँगा कि वी आर ऑल गैदर हियर यूनाइटेड फॉर वन कॉज, टू शो अमेरिका दैट दे आर मुस्लिम अमेरिकन्स living among them who are your normal citizens, law-abiding citizens, working to protect this great city, this great country. We would like to also take this opportunity to congratulate our President-elect Donald J. Trump and remind him that they are Muslims that are Americans. This is the beauty about this country. Who would have thought that someone from outside, no political experience, would become president and the leader of this great country and the world? This once again proves if you dream high, work hard, your future and your opportunities are limitless. We call upon our President-elect to say, reach out to the Muslim Americans. Muslim Americans stands with this leadership. We all can have different beliefs, different mindset, but we are here united and working united in unification for the betterment of our future, our family, our neighbors, and our country. I would also like to remind our community to be vigilant, but not be afraid. Go on with your daily lives. We are here. We heard about the rash of bias incidents, but we are better than that. Our neighbors are better than that. We will be patient, but will not tolerate any issues. The NYPD works very hard to ensure all citizens, all of its citizens are protected and will investigate any incident or complaints. Do not be afraid to report anything to the police. The police will never ask you for your legal resident status if you are a complainant, witness, or requesting any type of assistance. So don't be afraid, come out and have your voice heard. I would also like to thank all the community leaders for standing united for the good cause and the safety and betterment of our future and our community. Once again, congratulations to our President-elect. God bless America. And now I would like to call upon one of our sponsors from One Nation, Mr. Nadeem Mia. Just a reminder, we're going to try to do it quick, so keep it to 1 minute. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm very humbled and honored to be here today. On behalf of One Nation, I would like to thank you and welcome all the elected officials and the participants of organizations and fellow brothers and sisters. The first thing I want to say it very loud and clearly, that America is our home, that America is our home, that America is our home and we are not going anywhere. That's all we need to do, to get together and counter the hate with love. In such their condition, we need a unity and solidarity. I'm firmly in belief that hate does not make you great. I know we have a lot of other speakers behind me, so I try to keep it short. May God bless you all. May God bless America. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you, Mr. Nadeem. Now from our other partner, Pakistani American law enforcement, I would like to call Waheed Akhtar to say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. As everybody knows, whatever happened prior to the election and now, of course, post-election environment is different. So I would just like to say only one thing. We are one nation under God. So all, especially Muslims, Americans, they have to participate on their daily routine lives and don't be afraid and move on. You will be protected under Constitution, you will be protected under law. We don't have to be afraid, and we are no different than anybody else. Stay strong, stay American, and be proud of yourself. Thank you.
Now I would like to call Council of People Organization, More Razvi. Where's More Razvi?
झंडे के सामने
More Razvi? All right, we'll come back to him. Next one I would like to call from Pani, Mr. Nawaz Fiaz.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले मैं आप सब हजरात का शुक्रगुजार हूँ और अपने बाकी तंजीम जो यहाँ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उन्होंने आज के इस मौका पर जुम्मतुल मुबारक में सबको इकट्ठा किया और हम सब जो है इसमें शामिल होकर अपनी आवाज़ को आगे अवाम तक और ऊपर जो हमारे नुमाइंदे हैं उन तक पहुँचा रहे हैं। हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पानी पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन ऑफ न्यूयॉर्क एक नुमाइंदा तंजीम है और हमें सबको इस मौका पर एक मिलजुल कर, चूँकि हमारा बेस क्वीन में है और हम क्वीन की नुमाइंदगी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आज हम सब एक प्लेटफॉर्म पर इकट्ठे होके इस आने वाले मौके में और जो हमारे मुसलमान भाइयों की जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में शमूलियत है उसके साथ हम सब के साथ हमें मिलकर चलना होगा और हमें अमेरिकन आइन की और इसके इंसाफ और बराबरी की आला इक़्तिदार है, इनकी बालादस्ती को यकीनी बनाने के लिए हम सबको एक साथ एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़े होके इनके साथ शाना बशाना चलना होगा। इसमें कोई नस्ली इम्तियाज़ नहीं होना चाहिए और हमें ये अपना स्ट्रॉन्गनेस और ये पैगाम को आगे लेके चलना होगा कि हम नई जो हुकूमत आई उनके साथ हैं। इसमें कोई हमारा ये नहीं है कि हम किसी किस्म का कोई तअस्सुब या कोई नस्ली इम्तियाज़ रखते हैं। हम इनके साथ हैं और इंशाअल्लाह हम इस गवर्नमेंट को भी सबको अपने तावन का यकीन दिलाते हैं और ख़ासकर अपनी पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी को यकीन दिलाते हैं कि कोई भी किसी किस्म की मुश्किल और कोई ऐसी हालात आते हैं तो उसमें हम इनके साथ खड़े होकर हर किस्म का अमली इक़दाम उठाने के लिए तैयार हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑल ऑफ यू टू कम टुगेदर एंड जॉइन एंड शो द यूनिटी टुगेदर। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, Mr. Nawaz Sahib. Now call our partner Mo Razvi again from Council of People Organization.
تکبیر اور اونچی سے تکبیر. یہ ہے آواز جو ہم نے اختیار کرنی ہے. ہم یہاں پہ ہیں اس وجہ سے تاکہ ہم یہاں پہ ترقی کریں گے اور ان کو بتائیں گے مسلمان کیا چیز ہے. ہم کٹھے ہیں اور کٹھے رہیں گے. یہ باتیں ہوتی ہیں. The most important thing is we are here together and we're going to stand together, and this is a time where we have to make sure our voices are heard everywhere, that we're going to stand together. This is our United States. We are united here. We are the United States of America. That's the most important thing. Any person who discriminates anyone because of religion, because of race, because of creed, we are going to stand together and we're going to make sure they're going to hear us. Takbir! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mo. I just want to repeat everything. Like, the main focus is here to show that we are united. We are Muslims and we are American. All right? So there's no difference between us and any other American citizen or American resident that is here. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Alia Latif from New York City Control's office for joining us. Thank you, Alia. Our next speaker would be from Pakoli, Naveed Shahzad.
تمام دوستوں کو میری طرف سے السلام علیکم. آج کا ایونٹ کمیونٹی کے لیے نہ صرف بہت اچھا ثابت ہوگا بلکہ ہیلپ فل بھی ثابت ہوگا. پکولی کی نمائندگی کرتے ہوئے کمیونٹی کے تمام لوگوں کے لیے میں یہ پیغام دینا چاہتا ہوں کہ افراد، معاشرے یا کمیونٹی اپنے حالات کے مطابق اپنے آپ کو ڈالتے ہیں یا چینج کر لیتے ہیں. کمیونٹی کو اس وقت بہت سخت اتحاد کی ضرورت ہے اور اس نازک موقع پر ہماری تنظیم پکولی کمیونٹی کے تمام لوگوں کے ساتھ شانہ بشانہ کھڑی ہے. لانگ آئلینڈ کی طرف سے یا ہماری کمیونٹی میں کسی لوگوں کو اگر کسی قسم کی کوئی شکایت یا کوئی مسئلہ ہو تو ہماری تنظیم سے رابطہ کریں. ہم سے جو ممکن بھی ہو سکا ہم آپ کی مدد کریں گے. تھینک یو ویری مچ.
All right. Now I'd like to call our Pakistani Merchant Association representative, Mr. Aziz Butt, to come up and say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. We want to show unity. We are American Pakistani. We condemn every wrong words about Muslims, about any community. We are united to each other and we respect everybody. God bless America. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aziz Butt. I'd like to call from Pakistan think tank, Raja Razak, to say a few words.
اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. میں پاکستانی لا انفورسمنٹ سوسائٹی کو مبارکباد دیتا ہوں کہ اتنا اچھا آج ٹائملی اس ایونٹ کو آرگنائز کیا. بات یہ ہے کہ الیکشن میں جو باتیں ہوتی ہیں ہمیں ان کو اتنا سیریسلی نہیں لینا چاہیے اور ایز اے کمیونٹی ہمیں بالکل پینک ہونے کی ضرورت نہیں ہے. جو کچھ بھی ہمارے الیکٹ پریزیڈنٹ ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے کمپین کے دوران بولا ہے وہ اس کا آئی شور کہ 95% بھی جو ہے نا اس کا وہ اس پہ امپلیمنٹ وہ نہیں کر سکتے کیونکہ یہاں کا جو لا ہے وہ ان کو اس کی اجازت نہیں دیتا اور نئے لا کو بنانا ان کے لیے ممکن نہیں ہے. ایک لوگوں کو یاد تو ہوگا کہ ان کی پارٹی کا نشان کیا ہے. ریپبلکن پارٹی کا نشان ہے ہاتھی اور ہاتھی کے بارے میں ہم کہتے ہیں کہ ہاتھی کے دانت دکھانے کے اور کھانے کے اور. تو آئی ایم شیور کہ اس کے اکارڈنگلی جو ہے نا یہ آگے سلسلہ چلے گا. ایک چیز میں اپنی کمیونٹی کو کہوں گا کہ بالکل پینک نہ ہو. एक छोटा सा वाक़या मैं कोट करूंगा, उसकी वजह से मैं ज़रूर थोड़ा सा परेशान हूँ कि जिस रात को इलेक्शन की कैंपेन हुई और रिजल्ट आने शुरू हुए तो मैं एक जगह पे बैठा था, वहाँ पे स्कूल के बच्चे 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 साल के बच्चे बैठे हुए थे। तो जैसे जैसे रिजल्ट आ रहे थे उन्होंने रोना शुरू कर दिया। ये मैं सुनी सुनाई बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं इसका आई विटनेस हूँ। तो मैंने सब बच्चों को इकट्ठा किया, मैंने कहा कि आप लोग क्यों रो रहे हैं? तो उन्होंने बोला कि अब ट्रंप जीत रहा है तो वो तो हमें मुल्क से बाहर निकाल देगा, तो हम इसके लिए बड़े कंसर्न हैं। तो उसके लिए जो वालिदैन है बच्चों को, उनको चाहिए कि घर में नेगेटिव बातें थोड़ी कम करें और बच्चों को हौसला दें कि कोई फिक्र करने की बात नहीं है। इंशाल्लाह ताला ये मुल्क हम सब का है, हमारा मुल्क है, इधर से हमें कोई भी निकाल नहीं सकेगा। तो बेफिक्र होके कोई पैनिक ना हो और आप अपना जो डेली का काम है करते जाएं, इंशाल्लाह ताला सब ठीक होगा। और हमारे जो प्रेसिडेंट हैं उनको मैं मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। एक बात मैं कहूँगा कि व्हाइट हाउस में हमेशा हमने अच्छे लोग भेजे हैं और ये पहली दफ़ा है कि हम समझते हैं कि एक बुरा बंदा वहाँ पे गया। जब अच्छे बंदों ने कुछ डिलीवर नहीं किया तो लेट्स ट्राई अ बैड पर्सन, maybe he deliver better than them. So be positive, don't be panic. Inshallah Taala everything will be all right. Thank you.
Thank you, Raja Saab. Now I'd like to call our great supporter of this community. She's worked really hard in maintaining relationships between the city and the Muslim community, and also enhancing those relationships throughout the city with our city officials and the Muslim community throughout. No matter what race or what your background is, she's made a big difference. So I'd like to call Sarah Saeed from Mayor's office.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my privilege and honor to be here today in a moment of great uncertainty and difficulty for our community, and I'm here to represent Mayor de Blasio, and I wanted to share with you a few words that he spoke just last week when he was at a mosque, the Masjid in Mid-Manhattan. He visited the community there, and he said, we are gathered here today when many people in the Muslim community and other communities are feeling pain and fear. We have to acknowledge this pain and fear, and we need to address it. He said, I came here because I want to be a voice of support, and I want all the members of the community to know that the values of New York City are strong and clear. He spoke also last week to the whole city, and he said that what makes New York great and has made it great for many generations, and that doesn't change because of a single election, whether that's here in the city or nationally. Our true values and our true character remains the same. We are a city for all people. We are a city built on the strength of generation after generation of immigrants, people like all of us here today. There is no city in the world that is more identified with immigrants, with the strength of those who sought a different life. Many of us who fled persecution or economic challenges, who sought something different and better. Generations after generations of immigrants built New York City. And that's why we are here today, standing together. The mayor also quoted a passage from the Quran, and we all know this passage, which says, do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. That is our scripture, that is our holy book, and we should be proud as Muslims to have its teaching. And he said, we will be just in this city. We will continue to be a model of unity and understanding. We will continue to defend the deepest American rights of a country formed on religious tolerance and diversity. In closing, I want to remind you that the mayor and city agencies are here to support you and the community in this difficult time. If you encounter a hate incident or a bias incident, you should definitely report it to the police department. You can call 911 in the case of an emergency. If it's a violent incident, please call right away. Do not be afraid to report. You can also call Hate Crimes Task Force directly. The number is 646-610-5297. Remember to report. The other thing you should know that there is free, safe immigration legal help available through Action New York City, Action NYC, the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. You can call the hotline at 1-800-354-0365. This is also a time when you should be aware, I think, that there is more likelihood of immigration fraud and lawyers who might want to take advantage of you, so please make sure that you are careful and have a licensed attorney. The other agency I want to point you to is the New York City Commission on Human Rights. It's a city agency that's tasked with enforcing New York City human rights law, which prohibits discrimination in employment, housing, and public accommodations across 22 categories, which includes religion. The law also covers retaliation, discriminatory harassment, and bias-based profiling by law enforcement. So it's really important for you to know your rights, and you can find out more about your rights, your human rights in New York City by going to nyc.gov/IamMuslimNYC. So we look forward to working with you closely, and please feel free to reach out to me in the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs. My name again is Sarah Saeed, and I'm a senior advisor on Muslim engagement to the mayor and city agencies. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Sister Sarah. As you heard from her, don't be afraid. There's a lot of resources for you, specifically for you. Especially this neighborhood. I know someone might think that this is a Pakistani cause. No, this is a Muslim cause. The reason it's here is because there's a majority of the Pakistani that reside here. And I want to thank our partners in the law enforcement that help us and protect us each day to make sure we are safe and we are, going by our life, daily life. Also, I want to say thank you to our Inspector James Palumbo. Also, Mike Smith, who's been here for a long time protecting Muslim community, and all the other officers from the 70th Precinct and the NYPD. So thank you for doing your job and protecting our community. And remember, these are your faces, these are your friends. Don't be afraid to reach out to them if you need any help. We're here united as one American, okay? Everyone has different beliefs, but as majority, we're here to unite under one flag, and that's the flag behind us, the American flag, right? We're all American, whether you're a legal resident, illegal, or U.S. citizen. You're here for a better opportunity, and this country is providing you with that great opportunity. So don't, everyone has their own beliefs, but we're here united under one nation. Now, I would like to call our chaplain, Reverend Maro, to come up. Reverend Miranda.
Assalamu alaikum. It is a great pleasure to be here. I'm here representing the 1,600 plus members of the New York State Chaplain Task Force. And I'm here to say that we have the greatest city in the world, the most diverse city. We are very proud of our 900 plus Muslim NYPD police officers. We are very proud of our 200 plus Muslim members of the New York State Chaplain Task Force. Our city is a city that is filled with immigrants, filled with people of diverse faith groups, and it has always been known as a sanctuary city, a place where people can feel safe. However, I will say this, we must continue to work together. All faith groups, all nationalities, we must continue to stick together. I'm so proud of the work that we've accomplished till now. However, we have much more to do. So we want to go ahead and let you know that we're standing in solidarity with the Muslim people of not only this community, but across the entire New York State. And I want to leave you with these two lines. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "You will never enter paradise until you have faith, and you will not complete your faith until you love one another." And Jesus said, "By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." So we are together in this. We will continue to work together for a better community, for a better New York City, for a better United States of America. Thank you, and God bless you.
Now I'd like to call another great sponsor and supporter of this community, our Councilman Eugene, Matthew Eugene, for always standing with us as a community, not only with us, with the entire New York City community which he represents. So Councilman Matthew Eugene, please come up.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, how are you? Today is a very important day. And I'm very delighted, very pleased to be here with you. Detective, how are you? To show you my support and to stand together with you. Because it is not about you. It is about New York. It is about New Yorkers. It is about American. It is about people who have been working hard to contribute to the fabric of New York City. Pakistani, Muslim, all of you, you have contributed also to the economy of the United States of America, to the economy of New York City. If New York City is a great city, it is because of the contribution of all of us. All of us. You are doctors, police officers, you are serving in the army, you are businessmen. This is what New York is made of. And all of us, regardless of where we came from, we are facing the same challenges. We are here for the same thing. A better life for ourselves and for our children. And it doesn't matter where we come from. When you are a teacher, you are police officers, you serve in the army, you are a businessman, you contribute to the greatness of New York City. And I'm telling you, it is not about you, it is about all of us. And we stand together to make sure that you can raise your children without fear. To make sure that your children can still believe that America is a place for them. America is also their country. And I'm here in solidarity with you because I know you. I've been working with you for so long. You are my friends. I know that you are very hardworking people. And you live in my district, and I feel fortunate to have you, to have your community in my district. When I come to Coney Avenue, I have the impression that I'm in Fifth Avenue. Because the businesses, all of you, you have businesses, you have activities. So I want to conclude by saying, I stand with you, we stand together, and I know that New York City stands with you also. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you for your support for this community and for New York City. On our closing our program, we start with a prayer. We're going to end with a prayer. I'd like to call our member, Detective Ali Hamatoglu, to say a prayer.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Thank you. I want to thank all our media partners, that are here. There's so many to name, and I don't want to miss anyone. So thank you, all of you, for coming, supporting this community, and highlighting all our efforts, not only ours today, but throughout the years. That you guys, if you don't highlight it, no one knows it happens. So thank you for your commitment for this community. And again, I just want to leave with one message. That message is unity. The message is one nation under God and with rights and opportunities for each and every single person. God bless America. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in here. Any advice you want to give, any words you want to give to our community in this time of uncertainty, especially they're concerned if they're going to be separated from their families, they came and they spend a lot of years for different opportunities here, and they're wondering will this new administration cause any trouble if they came on a refugee status, if they came on a different visa statuses, and they have not attained their permanent residentship or citizenship yet. So is it going to hurt them by any means, or is there going to be spotlighted?
Let me tell you something. By history, by tradition, and by idea also, the United States is a land of immigrants, a land of opportunity for everybody. Of course, in life there's ups and downs, but I'm hopeful that immigrant people are going to be protected. Immigrant people are going to continue to see America as their home, as their land. And as an elected official, I'm one of the advocate for immigrant also. We're working hard, we're doing everything possible to protect our constituents, and I am very confident and I'm hopeful that everybody is going to see, America is still the land that they dream about, and I'm confident also that all the elected officials, regardless of Democrat, Republican, we want to work together to make sure that we protect the people. Because that's what makes America such a wonderful place. All of us.
Exactly. In this time, actually, people are worried now that in the Obama administration, he passed a lot of new laws that accommodated new immigrants by different visa openings and different windows that he opened. Do you think that this will continue in the administration will continue the same process, or it would reduce those opportunities for immigrants?
We all know that, based on what we heard, some of those programs may probably no longer exist. But I don't think so, because probably there will be some change. It is very difficult to say right now what's going to happen.
Well, he's not going to roll back from any of those things that has been provided in the Obama administration.
It's very difficult to say right now what's going to happen. But I think the most important thing to do is all of us together, to unite, to stand together, and to let everybody know, listen, to let everybody know that this is important for America. This is important for New York City. We got to continue to provide the resources and also the opportunities to everyone who is living in the United States, who came to the United States for the same reason that all of us came.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's not going to hurt anyone. As a matter of fact, this is going to empower everybody. This is going to empower New York City and United States of America. And I want to let you know that my colleagues, many of the advocates, we are working hard. We are coming together, we strategize to make sure that America remains the beautiful place that all of us will love.
We really thank you for all these words, and especially that support that you provide with your words. And any special message you want to give to people, how to counter the hate this scenario, in this setup. So how do you counter that?
Let me tell you, if we see the history of the world, of humanity, unity, respect for each other, unity, solidarity works. It is better for everybody to have a very peaceful place where all of us we can live and raise our children and provide to our family what they need to be happy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay.